Okay, balik po tayo dito. Ngayon, it's time for our kalusugan tip of the week. Because our topic is anti-aging, magbibigay tayo ng mga tips on what we call the longevity diet, designed for anyone looking for natural anti-aging solution para we become younger, looking maganda ang ating balat, malusog ang ating health, at saka mahaba ang ating buhay. Ang unang-unang na siguro dito na pwedeng maidagdag sa pagkain, sa lugar ng pandesal na sinasawsaw mo sa kape, start the day right with fruits and vegetables. Yan ang ginagawa ko sa umaga bago kumain ng maski na kain muna ako ng ilang prutas. Iba-ibang klase at depende sa kulay. Nahanap ko yung mas makulay kung pwede So, yun ang inuumpisa natin. They have their own, bawat isang prutas yan, meron kanilang particular level of antioxidants at saka nutrients. Tubig at saka fiber, na pag kinain natin in the raw natural form are perfect anti-aging foods, okay? Consume at least 1 serving of cruciferous vegetables, katulad ng broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, arugula, 2 servings of dark green leafy vegetables, katulad ng kangkong, spinach, watercress, romaine lettuce, kale, 1 serving of yellow and orange pigmented foods. Ano na yan? Yung sweet potato, kamote, yung kalabasa, sweet pepper, green and red, grapefruit, at saka mga peaches, saka 2 servings of red or purple foods, tomatoes, red cabbage, eggplant, blueberries, raspberries, marami dito po, cranberries, apples, and plums, dapat kinakain ng hilaw. Hindi po, siyempre, pahihinugin naman yung kain na pag hilaw pa, no? Pero yung bang hindi niluluto. Ayun, nandyan din po yung mineral-rich mushrooms, nutrient and plenty of nutrients and probiotic-rich bananas, and essential fatty acid-rich like avocados. Yan ay dapat kinakain natin on a regular basis. Alright, ang pangalawa dito ay yung pagkain ng tinatawag na whole grain. Sa lugar ng white flour na pagkain, ako dyan nakatema po problema. Like for example, yung ating pandesal, galing yan sa white flour. Yung mga white flour kasi, yan ay mga tinatawag na short chain carbohydrates na pagpasok sa katawan mo, ginagawang asukal agad ng katawan mo, tapos pag asukal, nagiging taba. Ayan. Tumataas tuloy bumababa tuloy ang some of your own hormonal values. Whole grains such as brown rice, ayan. Hindi na po ako kumakain ngayon ng puting bigas. Ang kinakain ko ngayon, puro may kulay na bigas na. Hindi ko maintindihan kung bakit mahal kasi hindi na kinikiskis Pero mas mahal pa din, no? Pero kasi ang sustansya po ng bigas, nandun sa kulay. Pagka kiniskis yan, tanggal na lahat ng kulay, walang natitira dyan, kundi pure carbohydrate. Short chain pa. Alright, although it contains a little bit of fiber. Whole grains, yan, ang oats, ang quinoa, yung buckwheat, yan, they have ang entire grain is intact habang yan po ay ginagawa. As opposed to refined grains na typically lost, nawala na yung kanilang nutrition-rich germ and bran layers. Katulad ng, for example, ng ang kinakain na, anong pangalan nito, na isang grain, na the most nutritious time when it is about to to germinate, like barley. That the amount of nutrients in it is several hundred times more when it's about to sprout kaysa sa pagka naka-sprout na. Kanya ngayon, mayroon kayo makukuha dyan na barley supplements na hina-harvest at the time when it is just before it sprouts, okay? Whole grains have anywhere from 50 to 100% more vitamins and minerals as well as essential fatty acids and dietary fiber. Yan hindi natin makikita sa mga processed products. Tapos dito, ang pangatlo, para magkaroon kayo ng magandang kalusugan and an anti-aging effect, may ng maraming isda, yung nuts, almonds, lahat ng ibang klase, mani, lahat yan. But of course, always in moderation. In addition, at saka yung mga healthy oils. Now, sinasabi nila, for example, one of the healthiest things you can eat on a regular basis is extra virgin coconut oil. Yan medium chain yan, transglyceride, but it also has a wonderful effect because it increases the level of ketones in the body, which is healthy for your brain. Yan ang nagpapalinaw, nagtatanggal ng mga lahat ng mga bagay na nakakasagabal sa pagkilos ng mga synapses at pagpasa ng informasyon. Foods high in saturated fatty acids, katulad ng pulang karne, baboy, at keso, ay mas mahirap sa katawan na i-digest and are often consumed with high amounts of sodium. So you need some sodium, but you must not get too much sodium. This puts a strain on the liver, which is responsible for breaking down fat. So yung taba na kinakain natin, yun nabe-breakdown yan sa ating atay. Kanya dyan, kumisan, kulang tayo sa enerhiya to remove the toxins from the body. And we have to make sure that the body has enough strength and energy to detoxify. Ang mga isda, soy, nuts, and minimally processed vegetable oils are wonderful anti-aging foods. Lalo na po ang isda katulad ng wild salmon. Pero alam mo, ang nakikita akala natin magaling ang tuna, no? And some of the tuna is good, but I am getting very disturbing reports and studies na hindi masyadong mataas ang mercury content. So, dapat talaga dyan, medyo chinecheck din nung nagmag-manufacture ng mga nagbebenta ng tuna, na maski na ito'y hinuli sa dagat, the sea is so polluted these days na kung minsan nagiging problema. Herring, mackerel, lahat po dito are excellent sources of essential fatty acids. So, yung soy products such as tofu, mayaman din yan sa beneficial na phytonutrients. Nga lang, huwag ninyo rin pasosobrahan ng tofu o soy products kasi meron diyang tinatawag nilang estrogen-like substances na pag marami yung kinain, taas naman ang estrogen mo. Kung lalaki ka, kawawa ka naman. It's preventive for prostate cancer, but if the high estrogen is there, you might develop, female characteristics, and maybe you don't want that. Okay? Now, ang mga oils, lalo na yung mga virgin olive oil, flaxseed oil, hemp seed oil, virgin coconut oil, etc., should be part of the longevity diet instead of processed vegetable oils. So, dito natin makikita na kung talaga magsisikap po tayo. Napakadali pong ayusin. Kanya lang, ang epekto nito cumulative. So, unti-unti ang panumbalik ng magandang kalusugan sa pamamagitan ng pagbabago ng ating dietary habits. So, ito po ang some of the things that you can take. Oh, also the other thing, don't take margarine. Alam mo, dati kasi diyan, akala natin margarine mas magaling sa natural butter. And now we realize that because it's a hydrogenated oil, it's got a lot of trans fatty acids, which is what is bad for the body.
For the heart.
And alam mo, actually, there is only, in the States, ewan ko ginagawa dito, no? There is one fast food chain that already made a declaration in the States. They will not use oils that contain any trans fatty acids and anything they cook.
Good for them.
Now, whether they do that around the world, yun ang hindi ko alam.
I hope they do it.
Kasi puro mga franchise yan eh. Now, whether they do that, hindi ko po masasabi. Alright, so dito natin nakikita na as the body ages at hindi na alagaan ito habang tumatanda, lalong nagiging mas mahirap ang pag-absorb ng mga nutrients. Kanya lalo mas mahalaga to consume plenty of natural anti-aging foods later in life. Kanya maski na yung pagkain ng karne, maski na isa o dalawang beses hanggang maximum 3 times a week na lang. Yeah. Sa lugar ng araw-araw, karne. Para sa ganung paraan, ang ating kalusugan ay mananatili. Okay, from 0947-845-9069. Good day, ask ko lang po tungkol po sa autoimmune. I have this lip sore for almost 3 years on and off. I've gone to so many doctors, bumalik pa rin po. What should I do? Thanks a lot. Siguro,
herpes siguro.
Dr. Sam, that's probably a kind of herpes.
It may be herpes.
Ang problema sa herpes simplex o complex, waski na, wala sila kasi nakikita na gamot para sa herpes. And what happens is, maski na nawala yan daw, virus na yan, naglalad sa base ng spine. Okay? And lives there. So, when your immune system goes down, labas na naman yan. So, whether it is on your lip, sometimes lumalabas yan sa genital areas, so and some other places. This is where I was saying in the other program na alala nyo. Kasi to increase your sexual libido, kumuha ka ng L-arginine. Sabi ko, yes, but be careful. Because L-arginine stimulates that virus from becoming and makes it active again.
And it makes it blood flow, di ba?
So, meron kanya-kanyang pro and con yan. But to be informed is what is best. So, yung iyo kasi, there is no final cure to herpes virus unless or except that your immune system keep it strong.
Keep it strong. Boost the immune system. Although we do use biozampers, colloidal silver, may mga things to kill the virus naman.
Alam mo, yung sinasabi natin, yung autoimmune, nandyan sa mga materials na nakukuha natin during our national convention na nakalagay, it is because of the imbalance. No? Yung imbalance of the lymphocytes. No? Kaya, bakit kaya nagkaroon ng imbalances? It's because of the inability to be of high potential yung master gland of your immune system, the thymus gland. No? So, it's well defined. Halimbawa katulad nitong one of the autoimmune diseases, no, is actually itong ang katawan hindi makakapag-overcome itong herpes. No? Now, what happened now here is that if you now go back and then balance yung thymus gland mo, the lymphocytes, no, then therefore there is no way on which you will be able to have an autoimmune, because autoimmune is called anong tawag nila sa autoimmune? It is a abnormal immune cells. Hindi kayang at saka binabanatan ng sarili. No? So in other words, what happened? These immune cells that comes out from the bone marrow, no, these immune cells now has to mature. Pero mahina ito eh. Mahina itong thymus master gland mo eh. Hindi nagbibigay ng yung mga different hormones eh. Kaya nagiging immature. And how do you define ang immature immune cells? They are actually abnormal immune cells.
Well, alam mo, mahaganda sigurong gawin, no? Sometimes is to get a hormonal profile. So alam mo kung
ano yung
nagluloko and what is out of balance. From 0915780459 from Alex Goco from Pampanga. Good AM. Sir, ask ko lang po, ano ang vitamins maganda o may glutathione? Well, I think we've spoken here often enough na we cannot see and we should not think of glutathione as a silver bullet ba na will cure every problem. First of all, it's naturally produced by the body. Okay? But most of the time, itong kailangan natin makita dito, much of the action of glutathione is, of course, to go against free radicals. But also, alam ba ninyo that there is such a thing as a super free radical?
SOD.
That only your SOD can hit to bring it down so that the catalase and the glutathione can deal with it. So, mahal ka, that's part of the production of the body, yung glutathione, which is needed very much by the body. Pero kung sasabihin mo, hindi, gusto ko ito para pumuti ang balat ko, gusto ko ito para sa ganito at para sa ganon, I think it is probably not a very healthy way of using glutathione. But Doc, what do you think?
Well, wala namang, although nagbigay ng babala ang DOH about it, wala namang tayo masasabing overdose sa glutathione kasi it's a normal things that the body has. Most supplements that we give sa pasyente, kung maganda naman ang trabaho ng kidney at liver, nai-flash out naman nila.
Okay, but let me ask you a question. If glutathione is used in order to become maputi,
itataas mo yung dose nun eh.
No, you are interfering with your normal skin condition.
Yeah, yes. Yun nga
So
lang.
that is an effect on a natural metabolic process.
That you create an imbalance, basically.
Is that
Although we have seen people na hindi nga sila pumuti, pero yung clearness at ganda ng texture ng skin, umaano talaga, nag-improve.
What is how did that come about? Because the collagen underneath the skin was increased?
Well, possibly. Kasi ang nakita namin, hindi nagtitake sila. I don't know if they want it to for paputi, ano? Kasi I have some friends, pumuti talaga sila. Pero yung iba, yung maitim talaga, ang ganda ng skin tone.
Naging maganda ang balat.
Actually, I only use glutathione for stroke and for liver problem eh. It's not really part of my armament.
Hindi para sa pagpaputi?
Hindi.
Alright.
The application of glutathione basically is tatlo. We use NAC and acetylcysteine to increase the glutathione.
You have to put vitamin C also.
Then you have but NHC has been told na long use hindi pwede. Now the other way is to injectable. Never use glutathione oral because the glutathione oral, and then when it goes to the gastric juice, and then it will now be synthesized into another form of amino acid. Hindi na glutathione yon. Kaya yun ang pinag-aano natin sa ating association. Halimbawa, you use glutathione whether injectable or sublingual. But however, there's a natural form of our body producing glutathione. That is the presence of cysteine, glycine, and glutamic acid. These are the precursor for the production of glutathione. And you can get cysteine, katulad na kanina pinag-uusapan natin, and acetylcysteine, no? So, yung makukuha natin sa mga katulad ng mga liver, no? And all of these, and nuts, no? So, itong cysteine ito is the one that's responsible for the body to produce, or we say, precursor for the production of glutathione.
All right, from 0529, 0 ba yun? O 8529-187-8853. Danny po ng Hong Kong. Good morning, Danny. Good AM po. Ask ko lang po about Viagra. Okay pa po bang mag-take nito? Thanks po.
Siguro, tingnan mo kung anong age mo, wala kang heart problem.
Oo. Kasi
mahirap
mahirap. In the past, the taking of Viagra has some side effects. No? One of it is sometimes raising your blood pressure. Sometimes it's having such prolonged erection. It's like what they call a Priapus effect. No? So a lot of it depends because it also increases your circulation. Kanya tumataas ng ang presyon. And sometimes it has been associated with resulting problems with the eyes. Kasi maraming blood vessels sa loob ng mata mo, sa likuran ng mata mo, na maliit, minsan pumuputok. So there are some risks, although I don't think it is life-threatening.
Well, there have been some cases.
Unless you get a heart attack.
Yes, heart attack, yes.
Okay? So, tingnan mo muna kung anong condition mo, pa-examine ka sa doktor, tingnan, and ask him whether it's possible, it's good, it's all right for you to take Viagra. But there are others available, like Cialis, for example, does not have quite the same effect in terms of high blood pressure or increased circulation like Viagra. But that's a matter of choice. But you consult the doctor. It's possible that you can take one or the other without a problem.
Pero kung halimbawa, kung tungkol sa you're taking Viagra for the purpose of increasing its stamina, no? You go to Sam Dison. Meron sila
we have alternative
ways, no?
Protective sa heart, protective sa kidney.
Wala namang natural way. And the bottom line over there is our body has what you call the autonomous nervous system, which is composed of the sympathetic and parasympathetic nerve. Once there's a challenge, the sympathetic nerve withdraws, and then the parasympathetic nerve goes in, no, and then start producing nitric oxide, which is actually what Viagra is, and yung muscle. So this nitric oxide goes to the muscle, and then it now increases it now brings about the enlargement.
Nagkakaroon kasi yung nitric oxide po, if you want a good, ito sa mga lalaki, a good erection, for example, it is a function of how much blood goes into the penis.
Into the muscle.
So, yung nitric oxide na binabanggit ni Brother Vic, pinapalaki doon yung corpus, yung main artery na nandun sa loob ng penis. So, it can contain more blood. But, there is a valve at the end of it that closes to keep the blood there. Ngayon, pumasok mo ng katakot-takot na dugo doon, kung hindi nagsasara yung valve, lalabas at lalabas.
Tsaka if there's problem with cholesterol, with high bload, diabetes, gagamutin mo rin yun dapat.
Kailangan tingnan din yun.
Yun din the same thing with yung autonomous nervous system na tinuruan ko isang kaibigan ko with premenopausal syndrome.
From 0917-505-1949. I am 65 years old. I'm still in perfect health. Wow, hallelujah. No maintenance medicine. BP steady at 100/65. Can still bench press 100 kilograms. Can still play hard tennis with Class A young players. Never been sick for the last 20 years. I only take, medyo nawala yung baba pa. Well, if I'm taking nothing but fresh fruits in the morning. My meal is predominantly vegetable. Drink a lot of water. Work out in the gym 3 times a week. Sleep at least 6 hours a day. Well, you are obviously following a lifestyle that enables you to maintain your strong health. And alam mo kapatid, ang mahalaga dun sa mga ginagawa mo, aside from your diet and proper sleep, I am glad you're doing a lot of workout and exercise that gives you probably a lot of, pag nag-tennis ka dyan naman, aerobic, maganda. That gives you a lot of, and some resistance exercises so you do not lose your muscle mass. Ang halaga po ng resistance exercise is to maintain muscle mass, but the purpose of aerobic is to strengthen your heart and your lungs. Para sa ganung paraan. And the effects of exercise can last up to 8-10 hours after the exercise. So, ang circulation mo, maganda rin. Well, I hope that you can be a better example to all your neighbors about how to remain healthy. And the vegetable diet is good. The drinking of a lot of water, galing. Oh.
Amos Bragg, yung gumawa ng mga kung ano mga brags, no? Ang sikreto niya, he still eat meat, pero ang morning meal niya is always raw. Yan, yun ang sikreto niya.
Okay, so nadinig niyo sabi ni Dr. Sam, ha? Yung breakfast daw ni Dr. Bragg, parating hilaw.
Fresh,
whether it's
raw,
vegetables
or
or
fruits.
fruits.
And that was the secret of his longevity.
Okay. Alam po ninyo, if you want to ever consult Dr. Sam Dizon, we just want to tell you, yung kanyang Institute for Natural Healing, the Complete Wellness Center, dyan po sa corner of West Avenue and Quezon Boulevard, Quezon City. Ang telepono po, 024...
Iba na yung telepono.
Iba naman telepono.
Nakalimutan ko na. Huwag na lang. Pumunta na lang sila every Thursday.
Pumunta na lang kayo.
Every Thursday po.
Excuse me. Pumunta na lang kayo every Thursday doon po sa kanyang clinic because alam mo, palipat-lipat kasi si Dr.
building,
Sam.
in building. First,
One executive
One
building.
executive.
I know ipinlash naman na.
Saka corner ang binigay na address.
Corner na corner.
ground floor.
Excuse me. Ang email address niya is samdison@yahoo.com. Alright, so dito nakita natin, marami palang healing modalities in order to fight against anti-aging. Much of it is you can help yourself without much cost kasi just changing your diet,
exercise,
and changing your
sleep,
lifestyle, and then exercising, and you will be fine.
But how about reversing what is presently
prevention, yun eh.
kasama
Prevention
rin.
You do the same thing, except you add some other thing.
Kasi obviously, pagka ginawa mo yun, nag-exercise ka, marami ka i-reverse. Kung natulog ka ng gusto, marami ka i-reverse. Pag binago mo ang diet mo, marami ka talaga ma-reverse. So I want to thank all of you for being with us this morning. Thank you, Dr. Sam, for being with us.
It was a pleasure.
Brother Vic, salamat po. At I hope you enjoyed and got some very healthy and very good tips about how to be and to maintain your health even in ripe old age.
Old age.
So you will remain forever young.
Very young.
Thank you and we'll see you next week. God bless you.